Today I will be presenting my informative speech, and my audience is present with me. Ms. Muhammad will be my recorder, and I will go ahead and begin. Hijab, the Muslim woman's headscarf. There's anything that all sorts of people ask me about, whether they're an acquaintance, a coworker, or a new friend. It's about my headscarf. I've come to realize it is something that people are familiar with but not fully aware of. Today I will be speaking about hijab, which is the name for my head covering practice. I will not be speaking about it in a personal context. I won't be providing any personal stories or experiences, but I am here to inform you about its purpose, its origin, and its current relevance. As explained in the New Encyclopedia of Islam, hijab is a veil that covers the head and chest, which is particularly worn by some Muslim women beyond the age of puberty in the presence of adult males outside their family. The veil in most hijab-wearing practices would be the headscarf that is wrapped around the wearer's head. Women who choose to wear the hijab are not required to wear it at home with their immediate family members. However, once if they were to leave their house in the world where there would be men that they're not related to, who are strange to them, then it would become necessary to wear the hijab. Another commonly accepted interpretation of hijab is that it represents modesty. Modesty in Islam typically would mean to veil one's beauty and to not dress in a manner that would provoke the opposite gender in any sexual way. The practice of hijab was ordained in chapter 24 of the Quran, verses 30 to 31. The chapter 24's name is Surah An-Nur, the light. The believing men are enjoined to lower their gaze and conceal their genitals, and the believing women are enjoined to lower their gaze and conceal their genitals, draw their headdress to cover their cleavage, and to not display their beauty, except that which has to be revealed, except to their husbands, their fathers, their husbands' fathers, their sons, their husbands' sons, their brothers or their brothers' sons, or their sisters' sons, or their women, or their slaves, or their eunuchs or children under age. And they should not strike their feet to draw attention to their hidden beauty. O believers, turn to God, that you may know bliss. Hijab has technically existed even before the revelation of Islam. Its earliest known practice was in the Assyrian Empire during 13 BC, and eventually spread into Greco-Roman, Byzantine, and Iranian empires. It was mostly worn by women of nobility and wealth. The official established practice of hijab and its rules did not become officially known and fully practiced in the Islamic world until 200 years after its revelation, which was 900 AD. Today, hijab is worn by Muslim women all over the world, in countries that are predominantly Muslim and countries that are also exist with a minority of Muslims. Despite this, there are nations that have strict government enforcement on hijab and also customary enforcements of hijab. Some countries that legally enforce the practice of hijab and require it are Saudi Arabia, Iran, and Afghanistan. Some countries that completely forbid the practice of hijab in government buildings and official places would be Turkey and France. I think it's cut.